everybody. I am on my dad's E-Start 300 YZ now. So I'm gonna give this thing a bit of a feel. And just, yeah, kind of get my opinion on it. Right away, it's so much easier to start. Like, it's a fucking dream now. I am still not a fan of this clutch, but he likes it, so that's totally fine. My dad also has a throttle tamer on this thing, and it definitely needed it. It feels so much smoother, especially with that timing change of 2 degrees advance. It really smooths it out. It's the second gear, he said third gear. Oh yeah, man. Third gear on this is absolute money. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Holy shit. This is pretty well as close to a blue KTM as you can get. 300 E-Start. Fucking properly done suspension. Good gummy tires. My dad has basically done any mod you can to this bike, with the exception of an upgraded clutch and tubeless or mooses. Everything else has been done. Bigger rads, Poison super cooler, V-Force reeds, 300 kit, fucking you name it. Well, that and an aftermarket car, but this thing runs so good, man. Third gear, it just fucking walks up everything. Wow, this feels so good. That and the added confidence of having this E-Start now. If you stall in something shitty, it doesn't matter. You just push a button and away you go, man. It's so easy. This kit isn't rated for a 300, but so far it's had absolutely no problem. It starts up so easy. It doesn't struggle one bit. I mean, even if it does eventually burn out the starter, it's still got the kickstart. And a new starter isn't too expensive, so like, it's really not a big deal. If you wanted to, you could carry a spare starter with you in your bag and you'd be good to go. That's so wild. It feels so good. That's unreal, man. Holy shit.
The low end torque it's got.
Third gear is like unreal. It's a whole other bike. Alright, take the lead here. Hit this all in third gear. I'm typically in second on my bike, but third on this thing is just so comfy, man. My dad also upgraded his brakes, so those feel better as well. They were pretty spongy, and now they're quite a bit better. They don't quite feel as good as mine, but whatever, it's all good. I have more expensive parts than he does in that respect, so, but I do need new pads. When I was doing my lines, I had a look, and my fronts are pretty bad. As for weight, this thing does feel the slightest bit heavier. I mean, still a little aluminum parts and all that for the starter kit, but you are adding a couple pounds and an extra battery and wiring and all that good stuff, so like, I'm not going to say it's not there, but it doesn't bother me that it is there, because the trade-off you're getting it's so huge. Especially when riding the 300, you're not struggling to start it and wasting energy. You get so much more confidence in that fact, and it's such a pleasure to ride now. I will say it does kind of feel like this is how this bike should have came from the factory, being an X model Yamaha, but you gotta spend a couple $1,000s extra to get it to feel like that. But there's no complaints. This thing's fucking amazing. Yeah, this thing's fun. I don't want to rip on it too hard. It's not my bike, but it's such a joy to ride. It feels so much different than my bike. It's like not even really comparable anymore. before it would kind of like try and rip your arms off when you got on it that little bit, but now it's just so smooth, man. Pardon me. Okay, this is third gear. Yeah, like what? What a monster, dude. I could not do this in third gear on my 250. It's just so smooth and so tractable with such good usable power. I did not downshift there. That's a third gear takeoff. Maybe a little heavy on the clutch, but it still does it. And then it fucking just rips you up shit. Woo. What a monster. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh dude, this thing is so fucking cool. And then just, like, it's so easy. It's so easy. That's so ridiculous. You can take off in third gear. Like, that's wild. At least that thing's easy to start. This thing flies with like no effort. It sounds so much more tame than it feels. Yeah, I think my only real complaint about this bike now is just the way he has his clutch set up, but I mean otherwise this thing is like ideal, dude. This thing is so fucking cool. I mean it took a lot of time and effort, admittedly money to get there, but for what you get out of it, this YZ package it's so cool. And it still has that raw YZ feel. There's no counterbalance shaft or anything like that. So it's just, it still has that raw, awesome Yamaha feel. But it just has all the benefits of a KTM or a Beta or one of those bigger European brands. No. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. That is so cool, man. If anyone's in the market for getting one of these kits and they're just looking for a little nudge to get one, then this is it, man. This thing is really fucking cool. I know they're pricey as hell, but it's like cutting edge tech for these bikes, right? But hello? Don't tell me. There we go, just gotta add a little bit of gas there. I spooked myself because the starter's got a lockout feature. you can't accidentally press it while you're riding, and that was activated. Yeah, just what a fucking beast of a bike, dude. Alright, we're back off again. Just gonna feel this thing out a little bit more, and then hand it back off to my dad. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, buddy. Wow. I keep pulling the starter out to start the damn thing. It's like muscle memory. This thing hauls, man. Like, however fast you're going, it wants to go faster. Missing over your brake though. Oh. God damn, it stalls easy. Yeah, I don't really like how far out this clutch is. I've got to really reach for it. But I mean, otherwise, man, this bike is, it's fucking phenomenal. I can't say it enough. Everything you think a YZ300 E-Start should be, that's what this bike is. And I really hope Yamaha will one day smarten the fuck up and start selling these, because they would fly off the shelves. I wouldn't ride anything else. I know a couple of people who would also ride one, probably nothing else, but you know, it's just, I guess Yamaha has to keep the competition fair, so they don't make one. You know, even if they did like a limited run of like 5,000 bikes, they'd probably sell out fucking like immediately. Like when those Fantecs came out, everyone lost their shit over those because it's like everything what people want this to be. And it's a great fucking bike, but you can't get one here in North America unless you want to pay like upwards of $20,000 to have one imported, which, you know, I'm good. That'd be cool, but at that point I'd just buy a KTM. Or you could dump like $5,000 into a $9,000 bike and get the same thing out of it. Honestly, dude, I don't even know what gear I'm in. I could be in second. I could be in third. This bike is just so good. It feels like second to me. This is first. First is like unusable. It's super slow and twitchy. Here's second. A little more reasonable. Still, even with this timing adjustment and the startle tamer, second gear is still beastly. But we really want to start gear. You take off in third fucking gear on this bike, and it just feels really good with this 1351 gearing. It's right where it should be, in my opinion. Maybe I'll downshift a second for this, but you'll have to forgive my clutch skills. This clutch is very much so different than mine. Like I said before, it's just right at the very end of the engagement. It's more of a light switch than a clutch, but it's all good. want to do any of the big obstacles because this is not my bike to drop. And it's worth a little bit more than mine is. Ready for this? Oh man, I will never get used to that. That's such a surreal feeling on a Yamaha. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, it feels so good, dude. Holy shit.